Hi, and welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Welcome back to another segment of Arsenal transfer news, guys. Before we get into this one, make sure that you do subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here. Now, apparently this report says Arsenal should swallow pride and finally complete £31.5 million midfield signing for Mikel Arteta. Now, Arsenal wanted Manuel Locatelli in the summer of 2021, but Juventus beat them to a deal. Now, they can rectify the disappointment with a January swoop for the Italian midfielder. Arsenal should consider swallowing their pride and launching a January swoop for Juventus midfielder Manuel Locatelli, who could prove to be the perfect fit for the Gunners. The box-to-box menace, who was one of the shining lights at the Euros in 2020 with Italy on their way to glory at Wembley Stadium, was courted by Arsenal after the tournament before the Sassuolo star eventually sealed a £32.6 million switch to Turin. Yet things haven't gone entirely to plan for Locatelli, who has struggled to perform at a maximum under Massimiliano Allegri. With the team struggling to thrive under the Italian tactician, Locatelli has really had difficulty fulfilling his potential with the Bianconeri. He has remained a regular starter, but his impact on the side has been restricted due to the limitations of his underwhelming Juventus side, which has seemingly failed to get out of first gear this season. Arsenal should look to pounce on the situation of Locatelli, as he's a player that would seemingly fit into their setup like a glove. Although it must be noted that Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey would remain first choice at the base of Arteta's midfield. Locatelli would bring bags of quality to the table. So that's the latest about Manuel Locatelli. I know, again, it says it in the report there. We had featured him quite a few times last year, and actually a year before that. But what do you think? You know, under the situation with Allegri, frustrating midfielder, just can't get himself going. Do you think Arsenal have, realistically have a chance to actually sign Locatelli? And does Locatelli see the Premier League, I don't know, as an option? And even more so Arsenal, and even more so Mikel Arteta. I don't know. Put your comments in the box where we got onwards and upwards. And this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.